Hello, all things Hadar. I am so glad that you are here. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. We hope that you enjoy the channel and enjoy this video, this reading, and that you decide to join us, to subscribe and become a part of our community. For those of you who are returning, thank you guys so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Always, guys, only take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's see. I'm sorry. I got most of those of you who are returning know about Napoleon, and he's really trying to find his way to be comfortable, and it's just not working. Anyway, what was I saying? Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you're wanting to know more about me or more about how I read, you can find that information in the description box down below. These are the decks that I felt to pull for today's reading. We may read from some, none, all. I never know till I get going. And they may have me add ones. They may have me completely shift gears. I never know. We'll just see. All right. Let's see. Where are we starting? Okay. That's interesting. All decks have been pre-shuffled, but I do like to shuffle on camera just so that you can see that they are shuffled. Some decks I'm able to shuffle much better than others. All right, so let's just jump in. We are doing an open reading, so just whatever's going to come forward. We have the first quarter moon in Libra, and it says, keep your heart open. Keep your heart open. So for some of you, there may be a need. Maybe you have your heart closed off. Maybe you have some heart healing that needs to take place that would be very beneficial for you to do. She has her hand out, right? So there may very well be something coming your way that holds potential to make your heart happy. But if you're not holding your heart to be open, obviously with boundaries and protection and so forth. But if you're not holding your heart open, then it can be very challenging for a loving, heart nurturing, heart fulfilling opportunity to come your way if your heart's closed off. The next one, we have new moon in Capricorn. We have step up and lead. So yeah, again, there may be an opportunity coming, and it's going to require for your heart to be open to stepping into you, to possibly stepping into a role that, you know, is meant for a part of your path, part of your journey. I mean, we even notice in these cards that the terrain changes. Right? The colors change, the terrain changes. But again, guys, always only take what resonates and leave the rest. Gotta move some of the rocks out of my way. All right, what else do we have? Oh no, that's too many. Yeah, that's too many. Sorry, that's too many. Thank you. Yeah, adjacent possibilities. And I said, you know, you might have an opportunity coming your way. So that opportunity could possibly open the door to multiple opportunities, multiple possibilities. But it starts with being open to the first one. And because they highlight, what I'm seeing highlighted is the purple door and the door that is in the stairs, which tells me, you know, bottom line, this card, although it is possible opportunities, possibilities, adjacent, excuse me, which to me talks about, you know, when we take that leap of faith, we take that chance and we open that first door, right? There's almost like that domino effect that these other things then begin to open up for us that were closed before. But it is going to be around doing the heart. So there may be some heart work that needs to be done. But again, with the purple and the door in the floor showing up and highlighting themselves to me, I feel like these may be adjacent opportunities, adjacent possibilities that would be uncommon, that you may not look at and take seriously, or you may not look at them as a viable opportunity or possibility because they might seem out there or outside the box. And I'm just getting that, you know, don't discount out of hand something that is different from your norm. Okay. And interestingly enough, yes, we have the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, who is the healer. And you notice he's, again, you know, green. Now, a lot of people look at the heart chakra in pink, and some look at it in green. I've had other people say that it's in white. So whatever that is for you, but notice again the shift in color. And again, notice the green in the green. So again, like I said, there may be some heart work that needs to be done. Maybe there's some heart walls that need to be dismantled and taken down so that these other opportunities can come forth. If it's aligned, if it's something that feels right for you, maybe calling in Archangel Raphael and his highest frequency and vibrations to come in and support and assist you in clearing out that which is no longer serving from your heart. And I would say your heart and your higher heart, because we actually have the two. And then you have the one that, you know, the one that's kind of in the front, and the one that's kind of in the back. So really wanting to make sure that your heart chakras are clean and clear, that they're healthy, they're spinning in the right directions, whatever that may be, that they are in that right vibrancy of strength and color and overall strength, whatever that is for you, because I believe that's like different for each person. But yeah, and I feel like through doing that heart work that you're going to be, you will be stepping up and taking the lead, because it's basically calling back your power and your ownership of your own state of being, your quality of being. Yeah, see, we have movement. So we have a windmill with water in a very beautiful, lush green, again, environment that is on the back of the ostrich. You have the hot air balloon. I get it. The ostrich is about movement. You've got the windmill, which takes wind to get movement, right? And then you have the hot air balloon, which takes a stimulation to get things moving. So I feel like maybe for some of you, you're feeling unmotivated. Maybe you're feeling like, I want to create change, I want to have healing, but I'm just not motivated, or I just don't know what that looks like, or I don't know what step to take to get this moving in some direction. And again, I do feel like that a lot of it comes down to making a choice or a decision And if you so choose to do the work and to create the shifts in the movement, then it's going to be about you stepping up, taking the lead. I'm calling in support for my heart chakra healing, my hearts or chakras, however you want to label that. Again, your higher heart and your heart, your front and back heart, however you want to say that. But I feel like every step, big or small, it all begins to shift the landscape and the tapestry that we have in any current moment. I hope that makes sense. But for some of you who are feeling stuck, then I do feel that that's an answer, an opportunity, a possibility for you to create shift, change, movement, healing, etc. I just heard the word expansion is going to be, again, it all starts here. All right, what else do we have? Ooh, okay, that's too many, but I will take this one. Oh, look at that. See, we have soulmate. We have soulmates. Now, I feel like for some of you, this heart chakra healing is actually, maybe there was heartbreak caused by choices and decisions of someone or both parties, whatever that may be, or parties. And it created a break. It created this need for heart healing. And I feel like when you begin this, if you choose to begin this process, you are going to create movement. You will get balancing and healing. And this soulmates card could be about having to heal from the past. And I'll show you the card in a minute. So the one without a head, meaning well, actually the head is there. You don't see it right off the bat. It's actually tucked under the other one. But this one has the heart, shows a heart on their body with a keyhole. And then the one that's standing here shows that it has a key. So here's my thing though. For some of you, it feels like I'm literally hearing the words unrequited love. For others of you, it felt like this person purposely withheld their love from you, like as a manipulation, control kind of game. So for those of you, again, this may be playing a role in this whole part of your journey. For others of you, it's like, yeah, there were things of the past, whether that is about someone you were in an intimate relationship with, or something from your childhood, or something from multiple different ways, shapes, relationships, experiences, etc. in your life. There's just work that needs to be done. But as you do that and you move through that, once you get to this place of movement, you'll have this soulmate card coming in. So take it whichever way it resonates for you, whichever way makes sense for you. Okay. Excuse me. All right, where are we going from? Okay, thank you. All right, this deck is challenging for me, not because of the size of the cards this way, but because it's a really big deck. It is a really big deck. Ah! All right. What else? What else do we have? What other messages do you have for us? Yeah, it's time to let go of the past. It's time to let go of the past. Let's get one more. Thank you. Keep looking and moving forward. So keep looking. So keep looking. What are these possibilities? What are these opportunities? What else can I do to move things forward for me in their own time and space? I guess I'll put those there. One more. What else? Nope. Okay. Thank you. Be open. Again, being open. Keep your heart open. This one says, be open and invite conscious awareness of lessons for you so you no longer have to repeat them. How amazing is that, right? That again, we hold that power. We hold that ability to choose again, are we going to see or not see? Are we going to be consciously aware, or are we going to choose to be blind? Right? It all comes down to choice. I love the stone. Shout out to Chelsea. Thank you so much, beautiful, for this amazing, amazing gift. All right, what else do we have? Let's get one more. But yeah, being consciously aware of your stuff so you don't have to keep chasing your own tail. We can learn and move on and not judge ourselves in that learning. That's way too many. Thank you. Yeah. Replace non-serving beliefs and habits with new and aligned ways of being. Very nice. Which again is going to create that movement, right? Once we clear out. Yeah, see, I like that. They told me, look at the bottom. Dark nights are followed by the dawn of light. So, love that. All right, where are we going from here, please? The doors. Okay. Oh, here we are. Okay, so we have Divine Doors is this one. I do shuffle before I put my cards away, and then I shuffle them when I get them out, and then I shuffle on screen. So just saying it in case I forget to shuffle on screen, just still know that they're shuffled before they're put away, and they're shuffled when I'm setting my table up before I begin rolling. Okay. What else would you like for us to know, please? Thank you. Ah, beautiful. Okay, is there two? No, just one. The Sacred Lotus. Compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus is your spiritual jewel. Okay, and there's the door. Do I have it upright? Yes, I do. There's the door. And I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's the lotus at the door carved into the entryway. So the interesting thing about this is, right, the lotus, in case you don't know, the lotus is a flower that grows in murky, muddy, very dense ecosystem, very, very, very dirty water. And yet the lotus grows and the lotus blooms. Which I think is just amazing to me. And here's the thing. It's like, even in the muddy murkiness, right? Even in our darkest times, our dark nights of the soul, the void, however you want to word that, there are jewels, little gems. There are jewels that we can take from this to shift our reality, to grow, to expand, to change our reality, to change our stories, right? Sorry. So yes, I feel like this is telling you, you know, keep looking, keep moving forward. It's time to let go of that past. It's time to do what you need to do to heal your heart so that you can have your heart be open. And replacing all of that stuff that's non-serving with that which is new, which is aligned in a new way of being for you that is balanced, aligned, and harmonious, right? What else do we have? Okay. This was Gateway Oracle, and it is Denise Lynn. All right, what else do we have? Oh, geez, that came. Oh, look at that. And it knocked the smile right off of its little stand. Oh my. Took it rolling. And I see, and it's stuff like that that I feel like are very much a part of the reading. I feel like maybe something came by like that and just knocked you off. Just knocked you off your balance, knocked you off your feet. And you've been trying to find your footing ever since then. I don't know if that like shows up very well for you. But I feel like, you know, it's been trying to find your footing again. And, you know, again, so it really does begin with a step. We have dwelling in truth. I stand in the light of the truth. The light of the truth. And I feel like that emphasis is really important for the light, simply because we can sugarcoat stuff to suit our needs, right? We can make things seem not that bad so that we can justify why we allow something, or why we do something, or why we, you know, accept something, or why we put something out there. But when we stand in the truth, we're standing in the light, and that helps us to shift. That helps us to put ourselves in a higher vibration. It helps us to heal, right? Manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true, and there's this whole cornucopia of harvest. So for some of you, there's something possibly coming this fall around harvest time. That is something that you've been working on to manifest, something you've been trying to create. I do feel like, yeah. Wow. Okay. I'll show you that in a minute. I do feel like, for some of you who have been working on manifesting something, it feels like, you know, maybe this fall, it may be, something that will be, ready for harvest. Maybe for, you know, for maybe that this keeping your heart open. Okay. And I'm getting to, so this is true for those of you who maybe have heart work to do as far as like healing, but I'm also getting, for some of you who are doing this manifesting thing that is looking like this fall, something may come through. literally spending some time in quiet reflection, not reflection, quiet, well, maybe you need to reflect. Quiet meditation is what I was going to say. Just thinking about, envisioning, feeling into that which you have been working on manifesting. And this opens your heart up and really gets that beautiful energy moving and going outward, which can only help us in our manifesting our dreams, right? When we are in that beautiful high vibrational state. We have stepping into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. So again, yeah, meditation, stepping into that time and that energy of quiet meditation, which allows us to envision and raise our frequency, raise our vibration, and getting things moving in a wonderful, wonderful way. The other one was awakening ancient wisdom. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. So here's the thing that I'm getting with this one. I mean, come on, our channel is All Things Hadar. Now, I don't know that all of us who are here are Hadarian, but whether you are or are not is moot in this point. And my point in this is awakening this ancient wisdom, bringing in this deeper knowing is emerging within me. So this could be what you're wanting to manifest. This could be something that will help and support you in manifesting your dreams. Again, you guys can do this. You can simply get into that meditative state, stepping into the stillness, dwelling in that truth, in the light, in a very grounded, connected visualization, meditation, however you want to label that session that you have with yourself. And once you get into that state, I call in my ancient wisdom to, integrate it, to bring that in, to integrate it, to awaken that in me. And for me to have that recognition and that understanding of my ancient wisdom and how to apply it in my here and now. How is it applicable? Okay. What else do we have? Okay. Soul Coaching. This is also by Denise Lynn. Oops. All right. What else do we have? Awakening. Look at that. Awakening ancient wisdom and awakening. I am joyously awake and aware and ready for anything. So yeah, there is some shifts and happenings taking place. Some things could be coming in around fall. Again, I feel like it really begins over here with this choice, this step to do something different, to try something different, to look outside the box, to bring forward the ancient and the old in order to move through the now and into your future that is more balanced, aligned, higher vibing, and more awake, more in alignment with who you truly are. Last one out we have is action. I step into my glorious future with determination and power. And she's shooting that arrow for the stars. So she is shooting for the stars. Okay. There is no, well, let me tiptoe in. I'm ready to do these moves. Right? Some of this is about stepping into stillness. Some of this is about moving in that stillness, calling in that support, that help, that healing that you want and need. Calling in your ancient wisdom for being able to help and support yourself. Calling in the light, calling in the truth, calling in non-judgment, because this isn't about tearing ourselves down or beating ourselves up. This is about, okay, let me just understand what choices and decisions did I make along the way that got me here? Why did I make those? What is the belief behind those, right? It's not why, like, oh my gosh, why? And it's not, again, it's not going down that trail. It's, okay, but why? Is it a belief? Is it something that is mine that I created as far as a belief, a perception, an understanding? Is it an addiction, a habit, a loop, a wheel, a cycle? Is it mine, or is it ancestral, or is it genetics, or is it a collective? Or is it just something that I took it this way when this or that happened, when this or that was said, and from that I created this storyline, right? So it's allowing yourself to look at things objectively so that you can gain that better understanding, run forgiveness for yourself and for anyone else in all directions. That does not mean you have to let people back into your life who are toxic or unhealthy for you. It simply means that you're just not going to let that weigh upon you anymore. And yeah, just starting somewhere, So guys, this is what I have for you. I think this was a wonderful reading. I feel like you have been given some very beautiful insights, some valuable steps to take that can shift and create that movement that you're wanting, and bringing in that connection with yourself. And in our energy is what we call in, meaning if our energy is high vibing, what we call in is high vibing. If our energy is compromised, then what we call in is compromised. And if you're wanting to call in this soulmate, a soulmate, then wouldn't you rather have a soulmate come in who's high vibing, right? Why would you want to call in someone who is struggling or has not made the decision to create change for themselves, right? So it's things like that to think about. There's also, again, this whole you've worked, right? It's because you're wanting to ascend for yourself and continue to expand and to grow and to move upward in your ascension, in your vibration, in your frequencies, in your energies, etc. And then this person comes in and they're over here. This is not about judging anybody. This is not about judging. This is simply, are we a match? No, we're missing the point where there's this gap. This isn't about you, oh, let me help you, let me get you up here. No, this person has to make that choice or decision all on their own. They have their own steps that they need to do, and it's up to them to do them. This is not about you trying to come down here so that you can help them limp along, or, well, but I love them. Well, but they're my soulmate. Well, but they're my twin flame. Well, and you can do that if you want to do that. I'm just saying, why would you want to deplete and lower your frequency and your vibration? Sometimes we make things special so that we can justify a choice or a decision, right? Even if they're a soulmate, even if they're a twin flame, they should be rising up on their own. They should be rising up on their own. And if it's like this, then I would say that it's just not the right time. I say this from experience. I had to walk away from somebody who was a very strong soulmate, but they had made so many choices and decisions in their own life that just threw them completely out of alignment with themselves and really drained their vibration. And I had worked very, very hard to continue on my growth and on my ascension and on my healing and on my journey. I was not willing to compromise to bring myself back down here and start over again, allowing myself to be broken, to break myself just so that I can come down and be with someone. No, if it's truly meant to be, then at some point in time, we're going to meet, and we'll meet up at a time that is aligned. And that was just my philosophy. I'm not saying that my philosophy is your philosophy or that I'm right. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But I had worked very, very hard, and I was not willing to compromise my progress and move backwards. And I don't feel that that is an aligned thing for anyone. That is my opinion. That's how I see it. Again, if it doesn't resonate with you, then it doesn't resonate with you, and that's fine. Anyway, guys, I hope all this helped. I hope this was a good reading for you. Don't forget to hit that like, subscription, the notification bell, and share, of course, if you know anyone who you think this may speak to or that they could benefit from this. All of those things do help me. They do help the channel, but more importantly, guys, they help us to help each other and to spread this out so it can hold the potential to help more. Until next time, guys.